Hello, hi. No, it's not another edition of Gardener's World. It's the latest edition of our Covideo Lapworth Players sketch show. It's a show that's put together with jokes, sketches and a song thrown in. It's all being done to raise money for the Samaritans, a great worthy cause, but there'll be more about that later on. To set us off, we're going to introduce Pippa, so if you're sitting comfortably, now we will begin.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Red Riding Hood, who lived with her mother and father in the forest. One day, her mother said, "Now, take this basket to Grandma's. There's some banana bread and a few other things." "Oh, not more blooming banana bread," said Red Riding Hood crossly. "Do I have to go? I thought Grandma had got a permanent slot at Tesco's now. I can't even go in and have a cup of tea with her. I'll have to stand in her garden, and it's freezing." "Just wrap up warmly in your red cloak. You'll be fine." Reluctantly, Red Riding Hood set off. Her mother called after her. "You've forgotten your mask." Jack was not happy. He looked around the dismal hotel room where he was going to have to spend the next 11 days. 30 magic beans for this," he grumbled to his mother on FaceTime. "It's not fair." Well, it was a risk travelling up that beanstalk to Giant Land so often, even if you had that rapid flow test. "Yeah, but it was on the green list the first time when I got the golden harp." Fat lot of use that harp was anyway. "Which is why I went up again and got the hen what laid the golden eggs, and self-isolated after that was bad enough." "Those eggs didn't last long anyway," muttered Mother. "So then I went again to get the bag of coins, and then it was put on the red list, which is why I'm stuck here. Oh, looks like my signal has gone. We should have kept the cow." Cinderella was busy in the kitchen when her ugly sisters, are we still allowed to say that? Storytellers may get cancelled, came in carrying a pile of parcels. "ASOS, Boho, Very, Nasty Girl," that really is a company, please don't cancel me. "River Island, John Lewis." "John Lewis?" "That's for Mother," said Drizella in disgust. "Gosh, this place stinks of bleach." "Oh, good to see you keeping the place sanitised." "Oh, it's not for cleaning, it's for drinking. It keeps away the virus, and I don't want to miss the ball at the palace," said Cinders excitedly. "Oh, ain't you heard?" sneered Anastasia. "Limited numbers only due to social distancing, and I'm afraid you're not in that number. Oh, pass me that ASOS dress, Drizella." "But it's a masked ball," wailed Cinders. "Surely it would be safe. Oh, I so wanted to marry the prince and move to California and appear on a major chat show and have Nicole Kidman play me in The Crown." "Behold," Drizella whispered to Anastasia. "Anyway, it's not happening, so get over it. I think the long-sleeve River Island dress is best. Hides me vaccination mark." So all the people of Storyland are looking forward to the easing of the restrictions. Rapunzel will be getting her hair cut. The dwarfs have had their second vaccination, except for Dopey, who missed his appointment. The three bears have asked Goldilocks round for a bowl of porridge in the garden, and the owl and the pussycat have got a cruise booked. The end.
Well, thanks, Pippa. Well, we're coming out of lockdown now, and during that time, some of our members have been up to some very strange things. I'll let them explain.
When shall we three meet again?
Wait, there's only two of us. Where's Doris? Oh, she's not on Zoom again, is she?
I told her to be here in the garden on our last Zoom call. Oh, maybe I was on mute.
Well, that wouldn't be unusual, would it?
Annie, Ethel, what are you doing in my garden? I thought we were meeting on Zoom.
Well, we can't stir the pot with a virtual spoon now, can we? Come on, girls, let's make a start. You ready? When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, and in rain.
Oh, well, pick any date. They're bound to change it.
Listen, if someone sees us meeting like this, we might get told off.
That's right. We'll have to isolate.
Oh, is that different from lockdown?
Oh, yes. Isolate is when you stay at home and you don't meet anybody else except when you're at the supermarket.
And lockdown.
Ah, well, that's when you stay at home and you don't meet anybody except at the testing centre. It's quite different.
And that's when they ask you who you've met during the week, and then they trace them.
But you won't have met anybody that week because you're in lockdown.
That's right, Doris. Except the people at the supermarket.
I can't go round Sainsbury's asking everybody for their telephone number.
Oh, I don't know. There was this man this morning in Sainsbury's. I could have...
Oh, so you can be selective, can you? What, just pick the guy you fancy?
Enough of that. Anyway, what's in the pot?
Ah, this is a cure for COVID-19. Got it off Tinternet. It's simple and effective, it says.
Well, what have you put in there?
Ah, well, Ethel. You start with Domestos. That was Trump's idea. Not a lot, mind. That would be dangerous, just a splash. Then you put a couple of paracetamol in. Can't go wrong with paracetamol. Half a teaspoonful of sugar, a big dollop of gin, and Bob's your uncle.
Oh, when do you get to drink it?
Oh, you don't taste it. It's a vaccine. You inject it. First jab now and a chaser in 42 days.
And is it safe for the over 65s?
Oh, pretty much. And it was a which Best Buy. But more importantly, with you girls in mind, it's safe and effective for the over 80s.
Well, let me see that. Oh, dear. Oh, it's not anything you inject. It's a poultice.
Oh, well, it's a good job one of us can read. I was never very good at spelling myself.
M-Y-S-E.
Oh, no, not that sort of spelling. I mean, I can't cast a spell.
What is the point of a witch who can't spell?
Exactly.
Mind you, I couldn't spell until homeschooling. I can even do frontal adverbials now.
Well, stop messing about. What is a poultice?
Well, you rub it in.
In where?
Oh my days, where?
Downstairs.
Downstairs? Downstairs? Is it not a bit more specific?
No, it just says downstairs.
Oh, here, come on. Let's try a bit on our hands and
Not
we'll see what
downstairs.
happens. No.
You're right.
I think so, yes. Yes, come on. Let's have a go. Oh. Doris, you don't look too well. Nor you, Ethel.
You two look decidedly weird.
Oh, well, at least something's happened.
I'm going to get help.
Hello, which service do you require?
Yes, that one.
Which service do you require?
Yes, which service? That one, quick.
Is that you, Aggie? Have you got yourself into trouble again? I've told you before, it's not Domestos. It's Domperion. You'll turn back into humans after 2 or 3 weeks. Don't you go going out.
You mean I'll have to stay indoors and not go out for 2 weeks? Like isolating?
Which bit did you not understand?
You're taking the proverbial what's-its now.
Funny you should say that. You'll have to send us a sample. Urine samples.
Oh, how do we do that?
Well, I don't know. That's the downstairs department. I'll have to transfer you.
No, please don't. We get the picture. We'll send samples.
And we'll let you know when you've got the all clear.
Well, girls, No need to go home after all. We'll form a bubble. Oh, 3 bubbles. Oh, bubbles. I've an idea. Anyone for champers?
Cheers, ladies. Thanks for that. Well, I think you'll need an extra bottle of champagne, though, if you're locked in for 2 weeks. I've heard, post-Brexit, we have a newcomer in the village.
Hello, my name is Lulu. I am new here from France. I have recently come here to your village. Anyway, the other day, I am walking through your village. Oh, it's very pretty. And I met this gorgeous man. He was charmant. Well, at least I thought he was quite charmant. And you know, while we were walking and talking, he says, if you show me your besoins, I will give you a bottle of Cointreau. I was astounded. I mean, you do not expect this sort of thing, and especially not in France, but anyway, in your village it's different. So I said, no, of course not, I'll not show you my besoins, because anyway, they are very small and it would not be very good for you. Anyway, he is so charming and lovely, and I thought, oh, what a rude man. But anyway, he went that way.
Well, more from Lulu from the village later. Well, hopefully most of us have had our jabs, but I know some are still waiting. And can you believe it, but some people are prepared to jump the queue.
Oh, please. Whitehall 1212, my dear. Hello? Inspector Fabian? Oh, Gerald Tinkler here. Sorry to bother you and all that, but I'm just phoning you about the Covid jab. Yes, my Covid jab. Well, I've not been contacted, so I thought I'd give you a ring, being as we know each other. Gerard Tinkler. Tinkler. Yes, when the car broke down outside Scotland Yard, you remember? You came out and you got some Johnny to fix it for us. We were very grateful. Well, it was a few years ago, I know, but and you must be a very busy man, I'm sure. Yes, my jab. I'm a key worker and I tried to contact the NHS and I sent them a letter at least 2 weeks ago, but I've heard nothing. I'm a pianist. A pianist. We are key workers. We entertain housebound folk in the old care homes, in the jolly old lockdown, but I can't do it unvaccinated. There's no need to take that attitude, old bean. Look here, Inspector, I don't care for your tone. My tone? My tone? There's nothing wrong with my tone. My tone's world renowned, I'll have you know. Well, when I say world, we may not be the world, but around here I'm quite a celebrity. Well, I'm sure you are a key worker, Inspector, but presumably there are less people out there to bang to rights. What? And it must be difficult with everybody wearing a mask. Before, the guy with the mask was the robber, and bingo, you're Nick Chummy. In the bag, what? Now everybody looks like a bank robber. Yes, go on. Well, to be honest, I've never been asked to play my piano in a mask. My glasses would steam up, wouldn't they? Well, if you've been let down, I'm sure I can accommodate. The policeman's ball, you say? Well, how does that work vis-a-vis social distancing, old chap? A masked ball. That's clever. Very clever. So it's full speed ahead with the ball, what? And where do I stand vis-a-vis the jolly old jab? Not to put too fine a point on it, can you blight a swing it for me? 6:30 tomorrow at the clinic. That'll do nicely, Inspector. And it's lovely making your acquaintance again. Goodbye. It's all right, darling. My jab's fixed for tomorrow at 6:30. Your jab? Oh, Lord. Oh, cripes. Leave it with me, my dear. Whitehall 1212.
Hello again, my little chou-fleurs. It is Lulu from the village. So, the other day I am driving down the M42 and I am driving minding my own business. By the way, the driving here is abysmal apart from being on the wrong side of the road. But anyway, so I am driving minding my own business and suddenly from nowhere there is a police car. He's going, whoa, 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 and the noise, anyway, he pulls me over and he leans through the window and he is very rude and I said, hang on a minute, I am still on my phone.
It's Lulu there. I really think she needs to watch her driving though. Now, let's turn the clock back. Bit of good old-fashioned music hall entertainment.
My neighbour, Mrs. Fanshawe, is portly, plump and gay. She must be over 67 if she is a day. You might have thought her life was dull. It's one long whirl instead. I asked her all about it, and this is what she said. I've joined an old-time dance club. The trouble is that there are too many ladies over and no gentlemen to spare. It seems a shame. It's not the same. Some things just have to be. Some ladies have to dance together. One of them is me. So stately as a galleon, I sail across the floor, doing the military two-step as in the days of yore. I dance with Mrs. Tiverton. She's light on her feet in spite of turning the scales at 14 stones and being of medium height. So gay the band, so giddy the dance, full evening dress is a must. But the joy goes out of a beautiful waltz when dancing bust to bust. So stately as two galleons, we sail across the floor, doing the waltz volita as in the days of yore. The jet is Mrs. Tiverton, and I am her lady fair. She bows to me so politely, and I curtsy to her with care. So gay the band, so giddy the sight, it's all the same in the end. But a lady is never a gentleman, though she may be a bosom friend. So stately as two galleons, we sail across the floor, doing the military two-step as in the days of yore. I dance with Mrs. Tiverton. She whirls me round and round, and though she manoeuvres me wonderfully well, I never get off the ground. So gay the sight, so giddy the band, I try not to get depressed, but it's done me a power of good to explode and get this lot off me chest. La 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 la.
Hello, my little saucissons. It is Lulu from the village. You know, the other day I was out and about again, like you do, and I thought suddenly I am really hungry. So I stopped at a McDonald's restaurant. And when I drew up to the window, the little man, he poked his head out and he went, "Oh, you are French." I went, "Oh, I am." He said, "Oh, but I thought you only eat snails." And I went, "You know, you're right. I don't like fast food."
Well, that's all we've got time for, I'm afraid. I hope you've enjoyed the show. But don't forget, we've done this to raise money for the Samaritans. Please go to the Lapworth Players Just Giving page. It should be easy to follow through to donate. Well, that's all from me. I'm going to say goodbye. Look after yourselves. Look after your neighbours. Cheers. See you soon. And don't think this has been easy, I'll tell you now. Just watch this.
Goodbye. It's okay, my dear. We just, oh, sorry. Goodbye. It's all okay, my... And lovely to make your acquaintance again. Goodbye. It's all right, darling. It's all fixed for my shab tomorrow.
Going in 5 from now. I'm waiting for you to start.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry.
So I'm going to say 5 from now. So you start scraping, and as soon as you see me move, you can speak, you see. Right, 5 from now. Scrape.
Well, hello.
Is that as far as we got?
I forgot. That's going to be an outtake.
Anyway, so I thought I must do it perfectly for him. I must do the proper English breakfast, you know. Excuse me. I've got a real dry.
My neighbour, Mrs. Fanshawe, is portly, plump and gay. She must be...
Sorry, I am going to stop you. Right. Start scraping in 3 from now.
Hi, hello again.
Say it's just another day in lockdown. It's just what we get up to, a little boredom, so cheer things up a bit.
Did I enjoy it?
She made us do
Oh,
it.
yes, I did. Well, Derek made me do it, that made me make them do it.
Well, I didn't know about this bit at all. I think this is most unfair. Of course, it's not quite up to my usual standard.
So stand by. Okay, going in 3 from now.
Well, that's all we've got time for, I'm afraid.
Once upon a time.
5. You know, 5, 4, 3.
You said 5 from now and go when you want to.
I know. No, you have to count through the 5 bit.
I will be in your eye. I'm going to have to put you down if you like.
You said I'm going to say 5 and then, oh, so you are going to do 5 in your head.
Yeah, and so you have to say 5 in your head. You go
Oh,
5,
right, with you.
4,
Right.
3,
Okay.
and then you
Like
speak.
when they go 5, 4,
But there's no point me saying 4, 3, 2, 1, because then I've covered all
yes.
the sound. in it,
Okay.
right?
With you.